the 2011 Beef O'Brady's Bowl, which is located in St. Petersburg, Florida, at the Tropicana Field. This year's matchup will take place with the Florida International Golden Panthers taking on the Marshall Thundering Herd. Florida International comes into this contest with a record of 8-4. Marshall comes in at 6-6. I'm Dan Harrelson alongside Nick Taylor, and let's break this bowl game down with David Neal. David is with the Miami Herald, who covers the Florida International Golden Panthers. How are you doing today, David?
Oh, we're doing pretty well. David, thanks so much for being on with us this afternoon. Well, obviously, this season started out well for Florida International. They had a couple of big wins early in the season. I guess the Louisville game was kind of the game that the program got to showcase itself, and everybody got to know about T.Y. Hilton and Coach Cristobal and the kind of program he's building. Before we get into the bowl game, talk about some of the advantages, if you will, not only being in the Sun Belt, but being a Florida school and being able to recruit a Florida-type athlete as far as speed and talent is concerned, and how that's kind of given Coach Cristobal an opportunity to transform and rebuild his program.
Well, you pretty much said it right there. There's so much, if you're a program in certain places, Texas, Louisiana, big so much of time percentage of FIU students from the Dayton, Broward area. So yeah, they want. I know there are people taking buses over to tomorrow or late tonight. But also, one of the things that's overlooked is Marshall has a tremendous amount of Florida kids and South Florida kids. Doc Holliday recruits well down there. They're starting quarterback from Miami Central High. So there's actually going to be a large number of fans coming over from South Florida. Some of them are going to be wearing Marshall green.
Well, David, I had a brief question as well. Looking at the schedule, it looks like one common opponent between these two teams playing tomorrow night in the bowl game is Louisville. Both teams defeated Louisville back on September 9th. Florida International won 24-17, and on October 1st, Marshall defeated them 17-13. Talk about that. Do you think there's a lot of game tape watching between those two contests?
I think there probably will be. I think there's also FIU will look at the Houston and Southern Miss games with Marshall. Marshall will probably look at Louisiana Lafayette. For some reason, they strike me as so similar to Marshall. They might look at that game, and defensively, they're probably going to look at FIU's loss to Western Kentucky, the one team that really did sit on FIU pretty completely defensively, and completely tanked FIU's ability for big plays. But the Louisville game, I think I know if Marshall looks at the FIU-Louisville tape, they'll look back to boy, Louisville lost by 7. It was a funny game. They really didn't feel like Louisville was in the game, except for maybe a few minutes at the end of the first half and then the start of the second half. That was a game that could have been a worse blowout. I'm sure FIU will look at the Marshall-Louisville game. See that Marshall's a very good team, and probably going to be a little worse also.
Last question from me. Coach Cristobal, it's been rumored that he is a candidate for the Pitt job and maybe even some other jobs that we don't know about yet. How is the vibe around the fan base? Obviously, you got to be excited when your program does well, but just like another Sunbelt school, Arkansas State, who lost a coach to an SEC program, like Heath Reeves went to Ole Miss, is the excitement still there, even though they know Coach Cristobal may be going, I don't want to say to Greener Pastures, but to a different conference, to a bigger BCS conference type school?
Yeah, there's still a lot of excitement about it. The fans are really kind of divided on it. There are some fans who say, hey, we knew this was going to happen. He's done a good job here, and the next person can pick the ball up and take the time and continue on. And there are other fans who are like, no, let's try everything we can to keep him. So the progress the program has been making will be slowed once he leaves. So this, there are two minds about it, but the rumors are out there. Nobody's completely squashing them. I think what's going to happen is you'll see there's going to be some stuff happening the week after the bowl game, probably. I don't know that he's going to Pitt, and I think the reports that the offer has been made from Pitt out there are very, very premature from what I've been able to gather. Now, that doesn't say that there will not be offers made from Pitt, maybe even by the time the week's out. But from what I've heard, those reports are very premature right now.
Well, David, we appreciate you coming on with us to preview this Beef Brady's Bowl in St. Petersburg, and we wish the best of luck to the Golden Panthers and you at the Miami Herald, and